Welcome. This presentation on the forces impacting the U.S. ice cream market begins with an overview of the market. We then take you through a discussion of the five forces and an analysis of the forces that most constrain profitability. Following this is an examination of Nestle's strategy. The U.S. ice cream industry has $8.3 billion in revenue in 2016 and $569.3 million in profits, giving the industry overall profit margin of 6.9%. There are 422 businesses in the U.S. ice cream industry. A few large players dominate, and the remaining companies are smaller niche businesses. There was little growth over the past 6 years, and the market is expected to stagnate over the next 6 years. The U.S. ice cream market is saturated with 92% of households purchasing ice cream for at-home consumption. The products are well established, with pint and half-gallon containers and frozen novelties being most common. The industry has shown a steady level of new product innovation, including improving the nutrition of existing products by removing artificial flavors and colors, reducing sugar and fat content, and including offerings for those avoiding dairy. In addition, super premium varieties of ice cream have been developed, as have innovative packages that create portion-controlled single-serve items. Nestle and Unilever dominate the market, each having over 20% of market share. Dean Foods Company has just over 10% of market share, with Wells Enterprise just under. The remaining 36% of the market is comprised of smaller niche producers. The four dominant members of the U.S. ice cream industry each have multiple brands and product lines. Nestle products lines are arguably the most diverse, including novelties, regular and super premium ice cream, low-fat calorie options, and even ice cream designs. The key external drivers in the ice cream industry are impacting production costs and consumer purchases. Production costs are influenced by the declining price of sugar and milk. Consumer purchases are being influenced by per capita disposable income and per capita sugar and sweetener consumption increasing. The Healthy Eating Index, which is increasing, suggests that consumers will move towards ice cream products that are lower in sugar and fat and calories. However, we examine the five forces to determine which two most restrain profitability in the U.S. ice cream industry. We will discuss each in turn. When addressing the number of incumbents, the initial information is encouraging for new entrants. There are few large players, and small players have been very successful in niche markets. Capital equipment needs are a major barrier for new entrants. The ice cream market relies on round-the-clock automation, which is costly and creates high wear and tear with a depreciation rate of 2.9%. Market saturation is a high barrier for new entrants due to a 92% market saturation level and the limited ability to export goods. Technology intersects with other areas. Distribution requires technology to be efficient, and automated equipment requires a level of sophistication with regards to technology. There is also a new threat with large buyers pushing manufacturers to implement RFID technology. Therefore, the threat of new entrants is considered to be moderate to low, making it a weak force. Buyers of ice cream products include both industry and business purchasers and consumers, with consumer purchases driving industry purchasing decisions. As ice cream purchases are tied to discretionary income, buyers are price sensitive. With 83% of consumers using price as a purchase guide, only 68% are brand loyal. This helps explain the strength of buyer bargaining power. There are few switching costs for buyers. In addition, the market has relatively standard and undifferentiated products, so buyers can choose from a variety of comparable options. In addition, private label, store brand products are showing strong growth, which could lead to backward integration. Therefore, the bargaining power of buyers is considered to be high, making it a strong force. The U.S. ice cream market is saturated. That being said, changing consumer taste to a healthier lifestyle are dictating innovation. The Healthy Eating Index, which gives a measure of health consciousness among U.S. consumers, is expected to rise in 2016. Regular ice cream is considered to be unhealthy because of its naturally high fat content and sugar content. As per capita sugar consumption is expected to rise as the price of sugar declines, it is the fat content of regular ice cream that is the main deterrent for healthy consumers. 94% of Americans say they snack daily, with 33% snacking healthier this year than previous years. In response to consumer demand for healthier snacks, the ice cream industry producers are focusing on producing healthier products, including a variety of non-dairy ice cream and organic frozen treats. Additionally, they will be developing innovative single-serve varieties that appeal to health-conscious yet indulgent consumers who want smaller portion sizes. Therefore, the threat of substitution is considered to be moderate to low, making it a weak force. While the industry faces some uncertainty around pricing due to volatility, like milk and sugar, and shortages, like guar gum and vanilla, it has considerable power over its suppliers for the following reasons. The majority of raw materials, including milk, sugar, and other ingredients, are commodities that have many competitive suppliers with little cost to switch providers. There is some threat of credible forward integration by suppliers. Labor suppliers in the industry are also weak because only low-skilled labor is needed. Through economies of scale and bulk purchasing, suppliers will have the ability to exert influence on the industry and charge higher prices. Therefore, the bargaining power of suppliers is considered to be low, making it a weak force. There are a large number of competitors, approximately 422. Most are small, but Unilever is similar in size and power to Nestle. Slow growth and saturated market means fights for market share. Exit barriers are high because of specialized equipment and other assets. Even when profit decreases, businesses stay in, which can hurt the market overall. Rivals are highly committed to the business as evidenced by increasing acquisitions of new brands and the expansion of product lines. Products are similar from all competitors, so buyers can easily switch from one to another. Ice cream is perishable and requires specialized production, storage, transport, and retail space. In addition, sales are affected by seasonality. Rivals compete on some dimensions since price and consumer preferences drive purchasing decisions. With regards to strong forces, the bargaining power of buyers and rivalry are the strongest forces limiting profitability in the U.S. ice cream industry. Bargaining power of buyers rests mainly with consumers. Price is the primary. A customer-focused strategy is critical for Nestle's superiority. We will now move to discuss why Nestle has been so successful. Nestle's strategy focuses on product and brand portfolio, research and development, operational efficiency, consumer engagement, out-of-home consumption, and premiumization. These strategies closely align with key success factors for the U.S. ice cream industry. Nestle's strategy in action can be seen in several ways. Nestle has invested in technology and distribution systems necessary for success in this difficult market and in continuous research and development efforts. Nestle's superiority. Part of Nestle's superiority stems from the power of its brands. Nestle's size and their food product offerings beyond ice cream allow them to benefit from lower per unit costs than smaller specialty producers. Nestle's variety of offerings that appeal to different consumer needs generates broad appeal and widespread customer loyalty. Combining these diverse product offerings with the cost savings that come from the size and scope of Nestle have allowed Nestle to be far more profitable than its competitors, even in the face of declining ice cream sales. Summary and conclusions. Eating ice cream is a long-time American tradition and is unlikely to fade away soon, regardless of health or price trends. With 92% of American households purchasing ice cream for home